Hey guys, and welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've streamed because Sunday my dog was poorly, so I didn't get to stream then. But we're back and we are streaming, and the rectangle inspectors are here. So yeah, Jabronis, congratulations on first. Autonomy's here as well. ZBC says, "Ooh, early stream." Yeah. Rosgani says, "Hi all. Warm regards from Indonesia." Nice, welcome, Matt. Welcome to the stream. Jehovah's here as well. Good afternoon, good to say. It's his Void 65 we'll be taking a look at soon. BK's here as well, so is Adam. Logolicious as well. Super hands. Sorry, it's really cold. I've just taken off my jumper because I put the heating on, but it's the first time I've had to have the heating on at the workshop this year because it's really cold here today, and I've stopped running around packing orders and stuff to stream. But I've taken off my jumper because I don't want the heating and my jumper on, because otherwise I won't feel the benefit when I go back out in the cold.
Tasty.
Yeah. Hungry Hannah, thank you so much for the sub. I thoroughly appreciate that. That's 16 months. Thank you so much. Chaos23 here as well. Superhand says, "If only I joined company calls as eagerly as Twitch notifications for PT." Well, thank you very much for being here, Superhands, and I hope you're not feeling too jet lagged today. Mochief, thank you very much for being here as well. Mugan Silo, Eamon, Captain Reed. I'd love to inspect your rectangles. I'm sure you would. And my wait till I get the SPC logo. So for those of you who don't know, we have a Twitch subs group. So if you subscribe to the channel down there and do whatever, you get to join a secret Discord club called the SPC. That's S for Sierra, P for Papa, C for Charlie. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that stands for because only the members of the club get to know. But they have come up with their own logo a couple of years ago, and I am getting that tattooed on me either at the open day or shortly after, because we're doing a meetup stroke open day on the 8th of November here at PTHQ. And if I can get the tattoo artist to do it here on the day, he will come along and he will ink me with the logo on the day. So yeah, you'll be able to inspect my my SPC logo, Mr. Reed, if you'd want to do so. My spaceship, as it were. Godzilla Waddle, good afternoon, good sir. And Eisenheim, thank you so much for being here. Says good evening. It's afternoon here. It's just 1 o'clock. So it's kind of lunchtime. I've got about 90 minutes to stream, because then that's when the collections people start turning up for DHL and Royal Mail and UPS. So I kind of need to be there for that. But I kind of missed showing a load of stuff on Sunday because I didn't stream because my pooch was poorly, my dog was poorly. So yeah, no stream then. But that means I've got a ton of stuff to catch up on, so I'm going to show you that. And the UK have blocked you from the stream. Wait, what? 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 Has the stream died? Is that what you're saying? It seems to be live. It's live here. Oh, 18 plus content. There is the SPC logo. Yes, the rocket ship. Don't tempt me with a good time. Yeah. No stickers anymore. Everyone gets a PT logo. Oh, I see what you mean now. Okay, fine. It was the joke that the stream... I thought the stream had gone down because we've had issues with that recently. Where will the tattoo be? It's going to be on my ankle. So it's going to be... You can't see it on camera. It's going to be like just here. Just hidden behind my sock. That's the plan. That's the plan. Sorry, I thought Rack was saying that the UK blocked him for the stream because the stream had gone down. Instead, he was making a really clever joke about me talking about tattoos and it being 18 plus content and the whole rules on having VPNs and whatever else for that. And I just mistook what he was saying. So yeah, so that's where the tattoo is going to be. It's going to be just on my ankle, just peeking out of my sock. Because who doesn't want their spaceship to peek out of their sock, right? Yeah, little rocket peeking out. That's the plan. Is there any prediction for when the J103 group buy will happen? No, not yet, but it's really close. Like, it's going to happen soonish. Like, I think Q1 now. I keep saying this, it's over a year delayed. So what happened was about a year ago, we in August last year, August 2024, we got the prototypes. Pretty much great. One or two tiny tweaks needed. But then there was a whole raft of issues where Rama finally went bankrupt, and loot switches caused us a lot of problems, and all of these other kind of things happened across the keyboard community, and we were financially exposed to a lot of that, and we had to start realizing those losses. There's a whole raft, like my key club went down, my keyboard, and all of this kind of stuff hit our end of financial year last year. Our financial year here at Prototypes runs November to November, so we're almost at the end of the current one. And because of that, like, the capital just wasn't there for me to be able to underwrite the whole group buy. So we've kind of delayed it for that, and then we've been busy with other things, and then we've got meetups and open days that we're doing here at the UK, and suffice it to say, we're now a year later. I did have a really good conversation with Manu at Control about it 2-3 weeks ago, because we're going to have STR produce them. I was just going to do it as a PT group buy, but the more I think about it, I'm thinking we just open it up worldwide and do it to worldwide vendors. It just makes it easier on me, and it also means I can get paid royalties as well, which is nice for my designs, because if we just do it through PT, I can't really. But if we open it worldwide, you know, that might happen. So, yeah, it will happen. J1 and J3 will happen together. They will be the final group buy of all of the J series. There will not be any more after that. Once those run, the J series will be done. There will be no more unless there's a couple of in-stock extras for various vendors or whatever. So I just need to work through what that looks like. Lottizark, hey man, good to see you, dude. Nice to see you. We're going to be talking about something you were involved in very, very soon. Can you position the rocket such that the tip just peaks at the average sock size? Oh my god, right. That was a Freudian slip, I think. Yeah, BK's on it, Freudian slip. Oh dear, yeah. Any ideas on an SPC version like the JO2? We probably will have a PT exclusive version just through SPC, yes. I need to make one final tweak to the design, which I know what it is, and then I need to get around all of the files and start up the project again. But I think we will do something really cool for it, for an SPC version, if anyone wants that, yeah. So more news on that soon. Let's get the meetup open day out of the way, and then we can talk about that. Okay. That's the good news. Right, before we get on with the unboxings, let's just do a really quick catch up on PT news. So where are we at? The shipment arrived last week on Thursday. It's all shipped. It's all done, apart from the Blue Ridge keyboards. That's the only group buy that came in last week that hasn't now been dispatched. Blue Ridge will go as soon as I get one more package from Clever Keeps. We did ship one order for Blue Ridge yesterday because it was the only order that didn't have an EC plate or a 4.5mm plate, I think, or maybe it did. I can't remember. Anyway, we need one more pack of the friction fit tabs for those, the lightest weight, and you can build the keyboard without it, and it's the smallest part of the kit. But I just want everyone to get what they paid for, and the one we did ship yesterday, I'll send that to them directly anyway. So we should be shipping all of those out maybe in a week or so as soon as those arrive. Clever is arranging for them to ship to us, but after that the whole thing is done. We still have extras for the Blue Ridge to list and for the Rubber Haku to list, and we'll be listing those on the website soon. I don't know when. Our next shipment is on its way, and it's due to arrive. It's due to arrive right around the time of the open day. Let me just see if I can find out what the actual current estimated date is, because this is just going to be a nightmare. Okay. So it's due to hit port. Okay, get this. It's due to hit port on November the 4th. Our open day is November the 8th. I kind of hope that it doesn't get delivered until November the 10th. But we will see. We will see, because otherwise it's just going to be really, really busy that week. We'll see. We'll see where we get to, but that's kind of where it is. And Reed, yes, you said when Type R's and cheesecakes will drop. I believe they're both in that shipment. I believe, yes, they're both in that shipment. So early to mid next month is when those will be in stock, because the in-stock stuff we tend to put in stock pretty much straight away. I'll give you a quick review of what's in there. So Pangea, Keycut 1800s, some split palm wrist rests that are for in stock, Keycut number 160s, Inkuma desk mats there for in stock, Zoom TKL Dyna, PBS Galaxy, some more QK65 Neo, Alice, whatever parts, the Constance TKL, MW Reel to Reel, MW Eyeball Collector, Cat Midas R2, Wraith 60, the Reverie keyboards, Type R switches, Black Snail desk mats and some other bits and pieces, some Gateron Sage switches which we bought for in stock as well, the Seal keyboard kits, the Matrix Lab Noose, but not the extra parts, just the Noose keyboards, Strawberry Cheesecake switches, the Seabass TH edition, and then a whole list of, there's like a list that's about this big on my screen of other things that it just says random stuff. It doesn't actually tell me what the product is, because the forwarding company that we use, the warehouse we use, doesn't know what it is, because it doesn't say on the box. It just says switches or silicone gaskets, so they don't know what it is. But there's 900 pieces of some silicone gaskets, for example, so we'll figure out what those are when they arrive. So yeah, so all of that kind of stuff is happening, and that will arrive just after the open day, so I hope. And if it doesn't, we're going to try and delay it so it does arrive after the open day. So yeah, Skimson, thank you so much for 30 months of subs, dude. I thoroughly appreciate it. Didn't that happen back in March too? Yeah, in March, when we did the open day in March, the shipment arrived on the Friday and the open day was on the Saturday, and we had to use one of our neighbors' warehouses to store everything over the weekend, which was fine and it worked okay, and then we processed it. You know, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. I picked the wrong weekends. Okay. Theseus has not actually hit our freight forwarder yet. So I don't know what's going on with this, because I've reached out to Have a Snail, and he's like, oh yeah, they've all shipped from our manufacturer, they should be with your forwarder. Forwarder's like, we've not had anything. And that's been going on for a little bit. Apparently all of the US orders are already on their way to the US, and Keygen are in the similar sort of position to us. So I've got a feeling I'm going to have to pay to airship them over, and that group buy is just being, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we'll see what happens with Theseus, but yeah. Just declare some of the packages are Snake 80s, and they can do that animal welfare check. So we shipped out the Snake 60 group round 2 group buy last week, and a couple of packages going to the US have been stopped by for animal control import things, because they think we're doing endangered species. So yeah, there's no snake parts in them; they're just keyboards. But yeah, it's fun. But yeah, as soon as we can get the Theseuses, we will do. I think the quote to airship the boards over was about $4,000 US plus import fees against that. Like there is no way there's that much profit left, because we've already paid way more than what the original price was for them. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, that's the bigger PT news. If you are coming to the open day, get your ticket, because about 65-70% of them have now sold, so the tickets are running out, and based on the current pace, I expect them to last until about Wednesday next week. So if you do want to come to the workshop and the open day and meet everybody and see us and have some coffee, check out some keyboards, buy some stuff at some big discounts, get your tickets in soon. Right, just stick them on the boat. Yeah, if I stick them on the boat though, they won't arrive until January now. That's the problem, Super Hands. Like the next time we can, the next container, if they arrive tomorrow, the next time we can book a container will be about 3 weeks away, because it takes about 3 weeks to organize that kind of stuff. Which means that they're not going to go onto a boat until like the first week in November. Realistically, that's when they're going to set sail. And then it's going to take 6 weeks to get to the UK. And notoriously, port take about 2 weeks to process our shipments when they arrive in November or December. So given the fact that it'd end up arriving around the 14th of December roughly, if it sets sail on the 1st of November, realistically that means we ain't processing it until January. And that's just really terrible. So I try to avoid that every year. But we'll see. Okay, right. Time to do some shilling, because I don't do it enough and I'm terrible at it. But you know, there's a few people in chat that want me to shill things. Lortizak is here, and I'm probably butchering that, but that's a good thing to start. Let's see if I can. Share my browser. Is it going to appear? There we go. Right. Okay. So first thing, tickets. PT Open Day tickets. SPC. You guys have got your own link. It's pinned in the SPC announcements channel. Buy from there, not from here. go buy some tickets. These are available now. You can come along to the PT workshop. You can see where I'm sat right now. You can see the workshop. You can have some of our really, really, really nice coffee, and you can go in that big workshop door and check out a ton of keyboards. Hopefully, we're going to have a couple hundred keyboards here on display. We're going to raise some money for charity. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do some raffle prizes. There's going to be a ton of stuff going on. It's going to be really good and fun. So do buy those if you want to come. In terms of stock drops, we're going to take a look at this in a second, but we've just dropped GMK Flare in stock. I'm going to take a look at it in a second and grab Hi-Vis, which is there on the shelf, and show you that next to Hi-Vis as well, because I think mixed they're going to be pretty cool. If you want polished keycaps, I'm going to be showing these off in a minute as well. I know that render doesn't look like they're polished, but when you see them in real life, they are literally this shiny, so get ready for those as well. We're also going to take a look at SW Wild, because this is really cool, and this is just the base kit. All of this comes in the one kit. What else do I need to tell you about? Oh yeah, there's a ton of other stuff in stock, like Goblin Mode and everything else, so please do go buy some in-stock stuff. It'll ship tomorrow now if you order. Neo 8CU is in pre-order as well. Let's have a look at other group buys. So I want to look at that, and I want to look at that, and I want to look at that, and I want to look at all of our group buys and all of our pre-orders as well. Hold on, right, there we go. Okay, let's try and work through these. Okay, so Cap Center Ilum, or Cap Center Ilum. I don't know how you're pronouncing that. I am terrible when it comes to Spanish pronunciations. But if you've ever been to La Sagradia Familia, again, butchering pronunciation, but I'm trying, in Barcelona, this is kind of like the big. Let me get it up and I'll show you it. This is it. It is like the big church cathedral, which is still being built after hundreds of years in Barcelona. And Mr. Blackbrook and I actually went here for my 40th birthday. We went when it was dark, or just as the sun was setting, you can see the light coming in from both sides. One side's reds and oranges, the other side's greens and blues. And that is where this idea comes from. There's two base kits, and you can see that it matches the inspiration. These are super, super cool sets. Look how cute they look on these 40s boards as well. These, I don't know what this board is, but I kind of want one. Super, super cute set. It's really well priced. The desk mats are phenomenal. If you look at the desk mats, this is what the church looks like inside. Absolutely unreal. And then there's these round ones as well. I'm definitely going to be picking one of these up each too. Joe, thank you so much for the sub. 49 months. I thoroughly appreciate you, man. But yeah, this is super, super cool. And I actually have some other pictures as well of these. These are all the sample keycaps from Creative, who's making them. So they're all R1 keycaps, and they're all got the same legend on, but you can see how well the colors are going to fit in with other sets. So this is X-Ray, for example, I think. I'm not sure what this set is, but it fits with this cream set. Again, just fits with any keyboard color. You can use them as accent keys, mix and match with them. I think that this is super, super cool, super, super fun. And look how good this looks. Just look how good that looks. That's so good. So good. So yeah, definitely check it out. I think it's one of the better group buys of this year. And they're only 82 quid including VAT, or £68 excluding VAT. And there's 4 different desk mats, there's 2 base kits. Go check it out. Okay, we looked at that. Windbreaker, it's back. It's in group buy. You can pick it up right now. There is an international kit. We've got everything you could possibly want for this. Windbreaker has been knocking on the doorsteps, coming back for about 3 years now. Get it bought. Do not wait for Windbreaker. Gorp as well. If you like outdoor wear, you might really like Gorp. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. And it's kind of based on some outdoorsy stuff, which is pretty nice. Go check it out. Okay, so that's those. There's also the ETAR 87. This is really struggling in group buy. If you want a full size, F-Rollers full size, this is the board for you. I built one on stream a couple of weeks ago. It is genuinely one of the nicest keyboards I have in my collection now. I do have to send it back, and I'm trying to put off sending it back. But it came out really, really, really nice. So if you want a full size, if you need that numpad, shout out to whoever. So this must be Lightning setup actually. What a great set. GMK Arabic. Great set. Look at the detail. Super, super nice. Just go give it a buy. Give it a buy. And then in terms of pre-orders, we've got the N16 keycaps back up as well, the DCS ABS Flex sets, and a few other bits and pieces as well. So go check them out. Okay, I think that's all of the shilling. I think that's all of the shilling. Tell me if I've missed anything. I'm gutted I can't come to the open day. Not enough holidays left for the year. Oh man, it's on a Saturday. You can make it, I'm sure. Eamon, we have at least 2 people coming from Saudi Arabia. I think that's where you said you were based a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure. We've got one guy coming from Bahrain, and I can't remember where the other guy's coming from. But we have got 2 people coming from over there. We've even got someone coming from the US, which is cool. The Never Finished Church, yeah. They just finished, I think. I wish, but not yet. Thank you so much for the support. Anytime, man. Anytime. Windbreaker, dude, it's got to be a buy. Bees Keys, hey man, good to see you, dude. Glop, yeah. Gorp is nice in that GMK's in-stock beige language kits work with its L9 alphas. You'll only miss the green alt GRs. Fair. Oh, is it JCS Arabic? Ah, okay. I thought it was the GMK Retro Arabic version. I was looking at it very quickly. But I do have the Retro Arabic. I've got 2 sets of it. The GMK version, and we also had the JCS set in stock for a long time. Your shipping speed is incredible. Only purchased PBS Goblin yesterday and it's here. Yeah, dude, like we aim to ship all orders that are in stock within 2 hours of the order being made. That's currently our target. So yeah. Good old raisins and peanuts for those who didn't know. Yeah. Oh, you'll be in Japan at the time? Ah, that understands, man. That understands. Finally found the colours combo for DCS ABS Flex keycap sets. What are you going for, Chaos? What are you going for? Gutted I can't make the open day. Stupid new job shift pattern screwed me up. Oh, man, it'd have been great to meet you. It really would. Right, I think that's all the shilling done, apart from the fact that everything I'm going to unbox is stuff that we've got in stock now, I think. So yeah. The green and the purple. Always good choices. Always good choices. Right. Do I have anything else to tell you about, actually? Oh, yeah, I should chill the coffee because that's what I'm drinking right now. Big news as well on the coffee front. If you are into coffee like I am and you like coffee gear, I think we're going to become a reseller of a lot of things on the coffee side, such as grinders and other things like that as well. So a lot of equipment side rather than just coffee side. So we're looking at Eureka grinders. We're looking at a few of the bits and pieces in that kind of area as well. I think maybe niche and some other things. Some actual espresso machines as well will be able to stock very, very soon. So if you are into coffee gear, get ready because that's all going to be updated on the coffee website in about 2 weeks' time. And if there's anything you're looking to buy coffee gear wise, let me know because we might be able to give you a really good price on it. So just drop me an email. And that's it. That's all I need to shill. Yeah, okay. Just checking. Got to do the shilling, right? For the HX40. Nice. Cheeky. Yeah, it's actually really cool. So because of the way we work where we roast our coffee and stuff like that, we've because we're already VAT registered, which makes a big difference to wholesale stuff, it's really easy for us to stock a load of like grinders and gear and stuff like that. Let me give you some ideas of what we're going to be able to so Hario stuff, Rhino, Simonella, Crema Pro, Cafe Lat, Victoria Arduino, Eureka. These are some of the brands that we will have access to. So everything from hand grinders and tamps to AeroPresses and things like that. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Barista supplies as well, just because of the sheer volume of stuff that we're getting through. Like, it's worthwhile us working on it. So yeah. We'll be doing hand grinders. Yeah, we'll be doing hand grinders. I need to work out specifically what we'll be doing because there's a lot of options out there and it's a lot of money and expenditure. But yeah, we'll be offering all sorts of stuff. I'm not sure if I can quickly, but things like tamp mats and tamps and tea kits and Oh, man, there's just so much stuff. Yeah, so hand grinders. I'll give you an idea. So I know the Time Lords ones that we're looking at already. There's a couple of Hario ones as well. And the Eureka, I don't know if you've seen the Eureka Baby hand grinders. They do like a really nice olive one. We've got one here at the workshop. When we're doing pour over, really, really good. So yeah, there'll be a few different things. So anyway, it's all going to happen pretty soon. So yeah. I was just looking in for a sec to see my peeps. Hey man, thank you so much for the 17 months of subs as well. Tell chat about your lever. What, my lever espresso machine? I can show it, I think. If I do this, you can see it here. This is our lever espresso machine just here. It's a ACS Vostok, although the wooden side panels have been changed for custom ones that I made with the Prototypist logo on. But yeah, that's our coffee machine. And we have a couple of different grinders now. So yeah. Love a big lever. If you come to the workshop, I may even let you, on the open day, I may even let you give my big lever a pull. In before I get banned. So yeah. Is shipping to EU for coffee a thing now? Not quite yet, but it will be soon. So there's a few things that we have to make sure that we qualify for EU shipping. But once we turn on the physical stuff, like instead of just coffee, like the equipment, then shipping will be enabled worldwide at that point. So yeah. Worldwide will take a little bit longer for us to ship instead of it, because on the coffee side we can't do the coffee side here at PT because of like industry regulations on cleanliness and hygiene. So we do it where we grind the coffee and we have we have it all shipped out from there. So it'll be like 1 to 3 days, especially if you're ordering equipment, it'll be like 1 to 3 days dispatch time. But yeah, coffee will be able to ship worldwide from when we put the equipment live. Yeah, which will be good. I'm really looking forward to that. One long sperm whale pregnancy of subs. Nice. Happy sperm whale day, I guess. Happy to be the order taker. I'm good at taking orders. So I hear. Cool. Okay, so that's everything to do with coffee and everything to do with keyboards. Should we do some unboxings now? Because I've got like a ton of stuff to unbox and show you guys. And I need to grab Hi-Vis actually. Let me grab that back in a sec. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna just tidy up my desk a little bit here. Take a sip of coffee. Oh, unbox something cool the next 2 minutes before anyone has a 1:30 meeting. Okay. How about we unbox Flare? So if you guys remember, this is GMK Hi-Vis. It is stupidly bright. It's so bright the camera can't even pick it up. If you've seen Hi-Vis in person, you'll know how bright it is. We've just dropped GMK Flare in stock. So how about we open Flare and we see what a combination of keycaps these two would make together. Let me move this out of the way because it is setting the camera off something funky. So yeah, so Flare is in stock right now. If you order it this afternoon, it'll ship tomorrow. Maybe ship today. Maybe. Thank you for the gift sub, Mr. Blackbrook. I thoroughly appreciate that. I'm using J. Wait, why are you using me? Why are you using me? Are we ready to see how bright Flare is? Oh my god, that is so bright. That's pretty color accurate from my screen. That is super bright. Super bright. Oh my god, it hurts my eyes. Let's have a look what it could look like with Hi-Vis together. Oh my god. I think I need to do a meme build of this pretty soon. Yes! Like alternate keys. A, S, D, F, G, H, J, K. How bright is that? That's super, super bright. Oh my god! Look at that. It's washing out. Even in shadow, look, you can see how luminous it is, even in the shadows. This is where the stream lights aren't on it. G&K candy corn. Okay, maybe at the end of the stream we need to do something fun with that, because that's pretty cool. That's come out so nice. So nice. Okay, so Flare is in stock right now if you want to go pick that up. Oh, I was wondering where the card was. It's there. There is a card. They can't print the orange bright enough to match the... How different are the legends between the two sets? You're right, this is the Nui legends, so there will be a difference. Let me try and find an alpha for you. Of all the keys, I can't find an alpha. And of course, this has got the kind of like the Max style legends as well. Why can I not find an alpha? But I think if you were... J. So this is the D. You can see that there is a distinct difference in the legends here. But I think if you're going for the meme, I think it's fine. Flare does not use the Nui legends, no. Flare is using Cherry Legends, but yeah, I think we need to put that on a keyboard. If we've got time at the end of the stream, we'll do that. We'll dig a keyboard out from the pile that's over there, and we'll put a mixture of both of these on. I mean, we could probably do something like the Flare mods and the High-Vis alphas or something like that. I think it'd be quite fun. But we'll figure something out and we'll put it on our keyboard towards the end of the stream because I've got a ton of stuff to unbox. Would it look vulgar? Maybe, but that's part of the fun, right? That's part of the fun to do stuff like that. Right, okay, next up. This is in stock on the website, and this is basically a big shill stream because I got loads of cool stuff with the latest shipment. This is SW Wild, so designed by Matrix Labs, produced by Swag Keys. This is the base kit, and it is huge. This is what you get for the price. You get everything in this. Ugh. So, pretty cool packaging. Solid box. See, it's got the Matrix Labs sticker on there. And this is what you get. You get a tray with your base keys on it. No, it's got UK ISO here, look. The mouse is an MX Master 3. Yeah, it's a custom one though. Here we go. These are double shot 2, just to show. Camera, please. Double shot keys. You then get all of these keys as well. So this is your split space bars, your numpad, your extra modifiers, your 40s, all of that kind of stuff. You then get 3 different novelties. You get the green novelties, you get the beige novelties, and you get the red novelties. Peel it off so you can see the proper colours. 2 ISO enters as well. And then you get a whole second set of alphas. Instead of having the dark alphas, you can have the beige alphas. And it's got the Matrix Lab and Swag Keys. And then that one there as well. This also has UK ISO, as you can see here. I don't think we'll get time to build the Void today, Jehovah. I think we'll build the Void on stream on Sunday. But yeah, I'm excited. We'll show it off today though. Yeah, and this is SW Wild. Yeah, this is SW Wild, and we have it in stock now. Let's see how much that is. It's 60 quid. For all of that, it's £59, including VAT. It's even cheaper if you're not in the UK. It's £49. 60 quid for every single key that you see on that. It is ridiculously well priced. Ridiculously well priced. Double shot keycaps, really, really nice. Yeah, it's a mixture of PBT and ABS, but it's super, super nice. Comes in this hard carry case. It's almost 2 base kits. Almost. I think depending on what keyboard you're kitting out, you could easily kit 2 keyboards out with it. Because you've got all of the different modifiers as well, and the novelties and everything else. It is an absolute bargain. And it's really cool as well. The box art's super cool as well. Look at that. It's High Noon. Lone Ranger style. Super, super, super well priced. Okay, next up. We have... And this looks like Swag Keys White on Black. And it is. But this is the polished version. So you'll note that this has some pink stickers on it because I had to... The boxes look the same, so I had to visually mark them differently. So very, very similar in terms of the packaging. Also has UK ISO in base. But the difference here is that these ones, if I can peel the sheet off. Oh man, so this is gonna be, do you know what, I'm gonna show you a second tray because I think I peeled the, so unfortunately, as you can see, the only downside to this is the peeling of the paper off the clear paper does lift the keys up because they don't have a rough texture. They have a shiny, super smooth and shiny texture. Look at that. These are so good. If you wanted cherry profile with a shine like that, these are super glossy, super shiny. The shine goes all the way down the sides as well. These are an ABS PBT mix. And they're white on black. But it's like proper shiny, shiny. Look at that. And it's across the whole set as well. Like, it's really difficult actually to peel this off. Let me try and do it. Oh no, that's not gonna work. So you can kind of see just kind of how it's going to look. This is the worst part about the set because it does this, unfortunately. But you can kind of see just how shiny that's going to be. Look at that. Look at it when it catches the light. And it's a huge base kit as well. A huge base kit as well. So, yeah. Comes in the cool trays again. Thick plastic trays. This is also in stock now. And these are the same price as Wild. So these are 60 quid. 50 quid excluding VAT. Super, super cool. UK ISO. What's not to love? Really nice shiny set. These trays are cool as well. These are like a really hard plastic. So we also have the matte version of this in stock as well. So if you wanted just the standard finished keycaps in white and black, you can also get that. But the shiny version is super, super cool. And you can tell the difference because the box is the same, but we have pink stickers on the shiny version. That's how you know the difference. Right, what else do I have to show you? Okay, so I have some stuff that arrived for me personally this week and some other stuff we've been digging through the workshop to find. Okay, so one of the cool things that we did find, so we took over, so for those that you don't know, UK Keycaps run by Joe kind of went defunct maybe, I don't know, 2 years ago, and we kind of picked up a lot of their stock. And we have about 1 million, quite literally about 1 million keycaps that are DCS in unsorted beige bags. As part of that deal, one of the things that we also got was these. There's 5 sets of these, and I say 1 million keycaps. I'm not joking you. I genuinely think there's about that. There's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of them that we have, like carrier bags full of 2U shifts, for example, or 2.75U shifts or whatever. There is 2 carrier bags full of space bars. It's insane. We had a few of these. Now, for those of you who don't know what these are, and most of you won't, these are reclaimed GMK or cherry keys from a vintage keyboard. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one of these up close, and you'll see, yes, they are a bit dirty. They need cleaning. They are really old. They're not double shot. So why am I excited about them? Well, these are some of the old POM keycaps that Cherry produced. Now these sets are full base kit, UK ISO 1800 style layouts. And I've got 5 of these that we inherited from UK keycaps. Mel and I 2 weeks ago, we spent 4 or 5 hours going through, because these were all in one giant big bag, and we were literally counting out all of the Qs, all of the Ws, all of the Es, all of the Rs, to put them into bags to separate them out into kits. So if anyone would want these are made of POM. These are pretty rare. It's hard to find the old Cherry keycaps made in POM, made actually by Cherry. So these are the vintage ones. They're quite limited in terms of layout. It is very much the old 1800 layouts that they did with a 1.25 U bottom row. But they do have something really cool, which, if I can find one in here, is the old Windows keys, which look a little bit like this. Yeah. That's Squawker. I demand compensation. I'll give you a hug at the open day. So, Bubble Win, yeah. So, if anyone would like a set of these, I think we're going to sell them for I've got 4 or 5 sets. I'm not going to list them on the website because they're pretty much a special item, and I can't guarantee them, and because they're second hand and stuff like that. But if anyone would like to buy a set, I think we're going to sell them for 40 quid each. You get what you get. They're dirty, but if anyone would like a set, drop me an email, j@prototypist.net. There's only 4 or 5 of them, 40 quid each, but they are the old POM keycaps. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I don't have the keyboards that came on, but I have sorted them out, and we have got full sets, and they're the 1800 style layout. So yeah, that's those. That Win key is cool. Yeah, they're really, really cool. They're really cool. Not only Win here, I need to search for a lose key. The UK Vig keys with engraved POM caps, so many projects. Yeah, so these are, I believe, laser ablated keycaps from POM, but I'm not 100% certain on how the legends were done. They might have been die subbed or UV printed. I'm not sure. I haven't checked because I need to scrape at one to figure out what they were done. They are a bit mucky and dirty, I'll be honest, but once you've shoved them in an ultrasonic cleaner for half an hour with some denture tabs, they'll be really, really nice, and they could be pretty cool for like an old keyboard style to build. So yeah. The other thing that we have as well, this is in a GMK bag. These are not GMK keycaps. We actually have some kits of these. This is just like the kind of leftovers. So we have some ortho kits, but I believe these are the old Devlin keycaps. These are, I believe, Devlin. I need to double check and make sure, but these are old Devlin keycaps. These are going to be listed on the website. They've got a really interesting mold pattern on the inside. You can kind of see bumps on there all the way around the inside, which is what makes me think that these are Devlin keycaps. But I didn't know that Devlin had a true Cherry mold, because these are true Cherry. So yeah, so they've also got like a rear sprue marks here, which is interesting. And these feel like PBT, but these are dyed. Well, this is the plastic of the PBT, so it's pretty cool. Only half left listening. I thought you said Winky instead of Winky. Anyway, I can get more info on those. On what, KCE? On what, sorry. So yeah, I've got some 2U space bars in here. Again, I need to figure out the manufacturer for these, but there'll be some kits of these for ortho style boards in stock pretty soon. The POM GMK. They're just vintage POM. I say the GMK, they're vintage Cherry keycaps made by Cherry to the GMK CYL profile. So Cherry sold all of the manufacturing over to GMK in 2011, but they are vintage Cherry keycaps. If I said GMK, I apologize. The vintage Cherry keycaps, but they were made of POM. So I think if you go on Destority and you search Cherry POM, you'll probably find something about them. Yeah. So yeah, so these are going to be in ortho kits and stuff like that. For sale very, very soon. What else? This came as well. This is DCS Good Morning from Basil, who's an aspiring designer here in the UK. I haven't opened these yet or had ideas on where to put them on, but I think I've got a dodgy F3 key, so I need to reach out to Basil. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick that up. There's part of the legend missing on the F. Can you see that? It's like a little black dot. So I just need to reach out to Basil about it. But this is pretty cool. UK ISO and base. Great to see Basil doing this kind of stuff. And I love the pink accents. There's a little bit of bleeding on the yellow and pink because the yellow is a bit more translucent than the pink is. So the camera's not picking it up. But it's a pretty cool set. Pretty cool set. So I don't know what that's going to go on yet, but we'll figure out at some point where we're going to put that. We found this down the back of a cupboard the other day, an old Mictlan set. Now I don't own Mictlan. It's one of the few GMK sets I don't own, and I'm kind of sad about that. So I've decided I'm going to keep this one for myself, and we're going to put it on something for Halloween because it's the whole Day of the Dead kind of theming. And this is good because Mictlan 2 is about to run really, really soon. So yeah, I found this. Mel found this the other day, and I've decided to claim it for myself. Put it up for 1,000. Someone will buy it. If someone wants to pay 1,000 for the novelties in the base kit, it's the Papal Picardo kit and one of the Hebe caps. I will absolutely sell it. If someone wants to pay 1,000, yeah, then maybe. Well shaken. Yeah, I mean it's just been knocking around the workshop for 2 years, so that's what it is. Yeah, I mean if someone's going to offer me £1,000 for it, I would take that. Sure, 5 years no income is starting to really, really hurt now. So yeah, £1,000 would be lovely, but I don't think it's worth that. Okay, what else do I need to show you? Okay, so next up, all of these shipped out earlier on this week, but we do have these going in stock very soon. Now, can anyone guess what this is just from looking at this? Does anyone know what this is? Got the purple Halloween board from the other day to hand? I do, yeah. Ugh. Here's the Halloween build that we did the other week. So this is GMK Fright Night on a purple board with a copper base. It's the Neo 65 core with GMK Fright Night, which is in stock. You can pick this keycap set up in stock. Came out really cool. Super, super cool. Great board. It is the Rubber Haku. So this is my personal Rubber Haku. Did come with Rubber Haku switches. Did come with some free GMK keycaps to complement Rubber Hose, GMK Rubber Hose. So all of the boards got this. Also comes with a little Rubber Haku card and QR scannery thing. I personally picked up a spare solder PCB and carbon fiber plate, and I'll be building this at some point soon. The SMKX novelties, yeah, you get those for free with the Rubber Hakus. We will have the Rubber Haku, or the group buy ones, not the in-stock ones. We will have these in stock soon. I just need to figure out what we are and aren't going to do and how we're going to price them, because they are going to be expensive, I'll be honest. But we do have a number of these units in both the beige, which is this one, and in the grey as well, because they get a grey case, so it's really visually easy to tell. But all of the orders, apart from one, have shipped out. Only one customer has failed to pay me for shipping. They know who they are. So you get gaskets and feet. You do get an aluminium plate as standard, but we probably won't use that for the build. And of course you get your authenticity card as well. Comes with a nice KLC waffle cloth, and then the keyboard itself is here. Oops, lifting the foam out with it. Pine ETF, hey man, good to see you. It is the Rubber Hose. So look, it comes with themed paper. What switches do I do the build with? I think I'm just going to use the Rubber Haku switches that it came with, the Rubber Hose switches. I think I'm just going to keep it all themed on point. Look at that. Singer by Rubber Hose. That's all, folks, with the cool... We do have some spare polycarbonate badges for up here as well. And then flipping it over. Look how cool that is. Super nice, super cool board. look at the detail. So I'll be building this on stream at some point soon, as this is my personal unit. But yeah, extras later this month, I think. Building miners, I watch this, using Hotswap for now. Do a solder build when a certain ISO rainbow set comes out. Nice. So yeah, so we'll be building this soon on stream. So watch out for that. And then, as I say, extras will be happening. So if you missed out on the group buy and you do want an extra of the Rubber Haku, then keep your eyes peeled on the Discord server, because they will be on there at some point in the near future. I just need to figure out some of the details. I don't know how much the extras will be, but if you add 20% onto the group buy price, that's kind of roughly where we'll be, I think. Cool. So, there we go. Move that to one side. Right. Two more things to show. This is something that I didn't even know I had still. And again, whilst we were sorting out the workshop the other week, this turned up. Can anybody guess what this is? See if anyone can guess in chat what this is. I've got bits of paper all over me. I'll give you a clue. It does have... It is a keyboard. It's not an F1. It's not an F1. Now, I thought that I didn't have one of these anymore, because there was one that failed QC after we'd given these all out. I'll give you a clue. There was a specific meetup held in Leeds to collect these for UK customers. And I thought, because one of the units that was supposed to be mine had to be sent out to someone for a replacement because their unit was damaged, I didn't think that I had one of these anymore. So I didn't think I even owned one myself. And I suppose I shouldn't really, because I'm not technically a member of the SPC. But it is an SPC JO2. So I didn't even know we had this, but it is an SPC JO2. You are a sub to yourself. I mean, technically I'm not, right? So I think what we'll do is we'll probably give this away at some point. Something Tengus will buy in 50 minutes. Is Tengus a sub? Yeah, so this is I think we only made, I want to say 20 of these. I can't remember the exact numbers, but in this cool pink and silver colorway, JO2, 60%. It's an A-stock unit. I do not know where this came from, or why I've got it, because in my head we didn't have it. Magnetized top case. Yeah. So yeah, I do not know where it came from, or why we have it here at the workshop, because the only one of these we had left over was my personal one, and I had to give that to someone else because their unit failed QC. So yeah, it's nice to have this, but I think we will give it away. It's super pretty. It's such a good pink in person. Such a good pink. So I think we will end up giving this away. I don't know how yet or when, but yeah, it'll probably be given away to an SPC member at some point in the near future. We just need to figure out how we're going to do that and what that looks like. But it's pretty cool that we found one after so long, because it's like 2.5 years since the group buy shipped. So yeah, 2.5 years. It'd be unfair for me to keep it. Whoever wins it has to give it back to John. No, I don't want him to give it back to me. It's just a cool thing. Like, I've got a ton of JO2s, just none of the SPC ones. Like I have 4 or 5 just lying around the office because we've had so many prototypes over the years. Although the very first one I don't have a prototype of, because I gave that to James AKB years and years ago. Time flies. Yeah. So we actually did. It was it January 2023? Or was it January 2024? Maybe it was January 2024 actually, when we did the mini JO2 SPC meetup in Leeds. Maybe it is only 18 months ago, 19 months ago. Feels like longer. When was that? I need to find out when that was now. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it was January 2024. Yeah, it was January 2024. Yeah. Yeah, that's a long time ago. It was just before I subbed, I think. Yeah, it was just over 18 months ago. Yeah, or like, what month are we in now? 10, 12, 22 months ago. So it is almost 2 years ago. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Okay, I still have one more thing to show you guys before we end the stream. And this is a customer's product, so I just need to move some stuff off of it so I don't forget. We will be building this on Sunday, and this is Jehovah's board. This is his Void 65. If you haven't seen these are in stock right now, the Void 65s. Can I bring my SPC JO2 as a +1 to meet up to pay homage? I do have another board I'm bringing already. Yeah, you can bring two. It's an open day anime, but it's kind of both. You can bring both if you'd like. Yeah, you have to buy a ticket. So this is the Void 65. Comes with all of the stuff up here. We'll be doing a proper unboxing and build on Sunday. But Anorexus has done a really good job on these. We spent quite a while QCing them and going through them. And this is Jehovah's. Look at this. Look at that. Polycarbonate Void. What an awesome board this is. Look at this. Got a big wedge on the back of that Toblerone style weight. Gotta love a bit of polycarbonate. I do love this front lip as well. We'll I'm not going to unbox it just now, but we'll be building this on Sunday, which I'm really looking forward to. So if you are interested in an incredible Anorexus Void 65, there's a couple left in stock right now. And we'll be building this particular one on Sunday on stream. Oh man, I feel like I've shared like half the workshop with you guys today. Not in a bad way, but just like that's what it feels like. Oh, I'm gonna put this back away because I need to add some other stuff to the customer's box for this. Because they've just ordered the switches and stuff separately, so I need to make sure I put everything together for that. Cool. Be a small price to pay to bring it home. Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to the open day. We're going to have a really good time. So we're going to have tables and spaces for about 100 keyboards. We'll have maybe 20 or 30 PT ones there, and we'll bring those back in as we need to create more space for other people. We're going to have obviously the coffee on, and we'll do a little bit of a talk if people are interested in that, and we'll have like a raffle for some prizes too. There's been some people have actually reached out and asked if they can donate stuff, like buy stuff off the store to donate because they can't make it to the meetup, which is really super sweet of them. SPC folks, there's going to be the event afterwards here at the PT workshop in the evening. So yeah, it's all really cool, and I really can't wait for it to happen. Should put the Mictlan set on the SPC GR2? Maybe. I've never seen an SPC GR2 with Mictlan on, actually. It might be really cool. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the open day. It's going to be good to have you guys in and to share the space and do some really cool things. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to it. Right, okay. I think that pretty much is time for me to stop streaming because I've got to be ready for UPS and DHL and everything else coming. I didn't pick up an S100 in the end. No, I can't justify it financially, personally, at the minute. Like, I have so many things to pay for, like trying to move house and, well, trying to sell a house, and solicitor's fees and searches and a million other things, freeholds and leaseholds and a million other things. So I can't afford to buy anything right now. It's an expensive time. So yeah, I didn't pick up an S100, but there is, I think, maybe they've all sold out now actually, but there were some S100 extras in stock. They might have all sold by now. I'm not quite sure. I'd need to double check. But yeah, And thank you all for watching. Just a fun little Thursday afternoon stream. And I'll see you guys on Sunday where we're going to build that really, really nice Void 65. And if we have time, we might even start on the Rubber Hose, Rubber Haku as well. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a really, really great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Sunday.